Quit your jiggling.
Quit your jiggling mitts.
Get your jiggling mitts off me.
Get your jiggling.
Get your
filthy hands off my stuff.
Get your filthy hands off my stuff, Gandalf.
You shall not pass these bridges.
You, Gandalf, must watch your hands.
Gandalf the Grey. I'll make you Gandalf the Gay by the end of the night.
Jesus Christ.
Did we start?
We did start a little bit
did?
ago. Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
No, restart.
No.
We can't do this.
We can't do this.
I think that if we wanted to restart the podcast every time, or if we did restart the podcast every time we wanted to, I don't think we'd ever release anything.
We'd never have anything released.
We never get more than 5 minutes without someone screwing it up.
Yeah. I puke in my mouth halfway through, usually because of the length of time that I've sat in a chair. I can't sit for more than half an hour without puking.
You can't, yeah.
Is that like a medical condition?
Well, there's
What's that called?
He's used to having like this airflow through his butt. Like he needs to excrete air out of his butt all the time, and when he blocks it up with a chair,
eventually
back up. The pressure just will make him vomit. I've seen it. I mean, it happens all the time. We have to cut it out of the podcast.
I'm from Indiana, so we're born like wind tunnels. You have to every once in a while you have to spread your cheeks in a gust of wind, and then it goes, and you have to lay horizontal, so it goes right through your cheeks, up your intestine, through your stomach, and out your mouth.
Ah,
is that a thing?
Learn something new.
For people from Indiana.
Yeah, people from Indiana. We're all wind tunnelers.
Or Kansas.
Don't say we.
We are.
You're not.
Me and my boys from Indy.
Yeah. You and your boys from Indy.
Northern Indy. I'm from Northern Indiana.
What's a thing that Ohioans are known for, I wonder? Is that something that you don't know unless you're not from there?
Oh, no, you know it. You know it.
Well, we're from Ohio, so what the heck?
We're known for a nut.
We're known for a nut?
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of people say about Ohio that they'll just go through and
our nuts are poison.
You'll just drive through and you're just bored because there's nothing in Ohio.
Yeah, a lot of cornfields.
There's not that much in Ohio. We got Cedar Point. Is that
the only Cedar Point? In Cedar, Ohio.
There's a ton in Cedar Point.
And we got the football
border of Ohio.
Cincinnati.
What was that?
Cincinnati.
What's in Cincinnati?
Kings Island.
Dude, we got Kings Island.
I'd take Cedar Point.
Got the Reds.
Kings Island any day.
Got the Reds.
Oh wow.
Got baseball.
Cool. A baseball team.
We got a baseball team.
I wonder what other state has a baseball team.
Cleveland. Not a state though. City.
Yeah, but we got Cleveland with the Cleveland Indians. We got Cincinnati with Cincinnati Reds. You got the Bengals.
You can't say sports teams. Every state has a sports team.
Okay, okay. You can't say sports teams.
Every state has a sports team. There wouldn't be 32 teams then. How many states are in the United States?
Oh, really? Every state doesn't have a sports team?
Yeah. Oh, which states don't have sports teams? That's a good trivia question. Maine.
Oregon?
The Maine Bulldogs. The Maine Men. That'd be great. We the Maine Men. Let's do this.
What sport
Wait. Clearly, I don't sports very well, but
like a professional team.
Shouldn't there be a professional team like
every state?
Something for every state? Like Rhode Island has like a little tiny, freaking professional.
They have professional fishing men. They probably do.
But professional teams don't usually really rep their state. They rep their city.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then why is it fair for us to have two football teams?
Look at LA. LA has like they have the Raiders. They have the San Francisco 49ers.
So we're not a socialist country.
We're not socialist.
You just have to have you have to have a good city leader, and he's like, motherfucker, we got a football team in this city.
Motherfucker, we get.
How do you vote for your city leader?
You go to the voting polls.
Polls, where they have those?
I don't want to vote for governor, president, or senator. I'm just gonna vote for city leader.
Just one city leader, please.
Motherfucker, city leader. That's what it says in the poll.
Yeah, I'd
vote for this motherfucker, city leader.
Or dictate. There's a lot of dictator cities around here.
I thought you were gonna say dictators.
There's a lot of dictating cities
in Congress.
Dictated cities.
Yeah. You know that the most dictating city is in Oklahoma, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they taste the most.
The Bible thumping.
Yeah.
Area of Oklahoma. Dictators.
Let's just call out every state for something. Like what? We still didn't call out Ohio for anything. But what? There's nothing here? That's our thing? Come to Ohio, there's nothing here.
What are you talking about? There's so much here.
It's like you go to
Florida.
City. You go to Florida.
Ohio State University is one of the biggest universities in the country.
Oh my God,
it's one of the top 25 cities to live in.
Columbus.
You're missing the point. I'm talking about people. So if you think of Florida, you're like, oh yeah, it's old people that are retired and living in Florida.
Oh, okay.
And like gators and stuff. Like that's what Florida is.
Florida's just gators and old people.
Yeah, that's what
I have
the stereotype.
A fucking crazy story about that though.
Gators and old people?
Yes.
Go.
Okay, my mom was visiting my aunt.
Was she old?
My aunt was old. But listen to this. Okay, my dad and my mom are down in Florida visiting my aunt. And this gator is like loose, and they see this cow just run down the street shitting on everything.
A cow?
A cow just shitting on everything.
He's like scared. He's shitting scared.
He's shitting scared. He literally is just sliding all over the place, running into cars, shitting on every single car, just shitting everywhere.
Oh
and my
my
mom and my dad
God.
are like, "What the fuck's going on?"
He's
and
propelled by shit.
Yeah, I see this like cow just fucking freaking out running. And then he runs towards the water, and there's another alligator, and he fucking eats him.
Oh, what?
Oh, my God.
You're fucking lying. You never... This happened to you?
Oh, yeah?
This not happened to
they
me.
Just
Oh,
did
mom.
they just
Oh,
did
happened
the
to your
pinch
mom.
technique.
My mom and my
It's
dad
like,
over there.
hey, chase this cow right into me. All right. And they just totally worked that out.
Yeah.
Did
I
they
guess
eat it
they
just
did.
like one gulp? Like,
No, he was like,
ran into Lake
grab
Placid?
That,
Big
grab the
swallow.
cow. My mom was telling me, he grabbed the cow, and the other alligator came, and they ripped it in the half.
All right, wait.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
A
So
little graphic.
I get why maybe you can't contain gators and stuff, but how is there just a random cow walking around?
I don't know. It's Florida.
It's
You never
Florida.
know.
There's no rules.
Oh, hey, there's wild
There's
cows
wild
too.
cows
now.
walking all
There's
over the place.
snakes and crocodiles, so we might as well just make
I'll
cows
let that
free.
cow go out there.
You
Yeah.
do get a little bit of wild cow out there, I heard.
What?
Wild cow.
That's the first time I've ever heard of a wild cow anywhere.
No.
Cows are supposed to be domesticated, slaughtered, and eaten.
They usually are.
Oh,
I don't
I
think there is wild.
I hope
they're
they
buffalo.
get to free range a little bit.
No, domesticated. You have to keep them
They
in your
don't get to
house.
free range. Have you ever heard of what's that called? Where they're born
pump
into
them up.
boxes?
They pump
Born
up
in
for, like,
boxes?
steroids.
No, you were saying they get to graze, but there's cows that don't get to graze. They
I know, that's
just
like
born
terrible
into.
meat for you.
No, it's not. It's the best meat. It's what's it called?
Angus.
In the comments
Angus?
below.
Or anus.
It's called
Cows,
Angus meat.
cows, they're born into boxes and they don't let them move their whole life until
Oh,
they
they're supposed to make
kill
like
'em.
the meat really,
So
really
Yeah.
tender or
so
whatever.
it tastes the tastiest, but in your mind it tastes the worst because you're like,
I mean,
"Oh,
you
what did
figure out how
cow
this
go
cow
through?"
lived.
Well,
Right.
You don't
want
want to know. You never want to know where your food comes from.
You
I think
never
it's
want
safe-
to. You never want to know that.
No. It's safe to say that you will have a much better life, a much more carefree life. if
Careful-
you're just like,
okay, I wanna say
I'm just gonna
better.
eat this. I'm gonna eat this hot dog, and I don't even know what's
What's
in
in
it.
a hot dog? Don't say it to him, Jimmy.
Don't ruin his life.
Don't say that. It's not full of nothing. It's just full of yummy tastiness.
It's full of food for your belly.
I'm still looking up about the cow that gets born into a box.
Okay.
What's it called?
Does it come out as a square?
You just want to know what it's called.
Yeah, it's a type
It's
of
called
meat.
a Lunchable. Just
It's-
keep it at
It's
that.
called a Lunchable. Those little tiny like bologna things. That's what the cow in the box means.
Lunchables, they're born there.
Why don't you just call
Oh my God.
No, it's like a type of meat you see it on the menu, and you're like, oh, those things, they're born into boxes, and
mignon?
they just like sitting there till they're
Do they come out
mush.
as a square?
Yeah, they come out in a little square. No, they don't come out.
They're
They just shoot knives through the boxes
Oh
and kill
my
'em.
God.
They literally never see the outside of the box. Not
No.
even for their death.
Right, they're born into boxes.
Can you imagine
Are these
that?
cow patties?
Can you imagine being born in the dark and that's all you know, and then all of a sudden
You
knives
wouldn't
come in
know
and kill
that
you?
was, that's all you know. You wouldn't know it was dark.
You wouldn't
though.
even know you were born. Probably, you'd be like, I'm still a
Just,
baby.
I'm just thinking.
I'm still something.
I'm just
What
a
am
thought.
I? What am I?
Yeah, that would be confusing as hell. That's a great life.
That's a great life.
I mean,
not
if
not
I
knowing
if I
anything.
become reincarnated, I just want to be a cow.
A cow in a box that knows nothing, it just dies.
What a horrible system.
Dang, I wish I knew what that was called. Everybody's gonna be like, dude, it's tenderification.
It's tenderification.
Tenderification.
It's like a
Wait, so
freaking-
what is it supposed to do for the
I
meat?
thought the meat.
It makes it like butter.
I thought
Why?
the meat was like better when it has more muscle.
Because it doesn't get exposed to sun.
It's a different type of meat.
Like, how do they shit? I don't even understand.
They shove a tube up their anus.
Yeah, but you have to get inside
poop
the
through a
box to
tube.
do that.
You cut a little hole, you cut a little circle, and you shut the tube's already attached.
All I'm
to the
saying
board.
is, there is a time where this cow knows it's in a box.
no.
like,
He
it's
doesn't know what a
not-
box is though.
It's not in 100. It knows.
It
Cows are
doesn't.
smart.
Cows are
They
smart.
do, you know, they
Cows are smart. Yeah, run into a water full of an alligator eats you. Smart
Dude.
animal.
I bet it was a crocodile. You never know those
I
things.
don't know what it
You
is.
anticipate the alligators. It's never
My
the
mom was telling
crocodile.
this story. I don't think she knows the difference between a crocodile and an alligator.
Your mom made the story up to frighten you.
Alligators have.
You think you can milk an alligator?
She's like, next time we go to Florida, I don't want Zach coming, so let's tell him scary stories about alligators and wild cows
Yeah.
that
You
don't
want to go to
exist.
Disney World? There's crocodiles and alligators all over that place. Mickey Mouse, he got eaten by an alligator. You ain't going there.
Texas.
Texas.
Cowboys.
Deers and queers.
Wait, where are you from?
Tears and queers? Really? There's a lot of gay people in Texas?
No, I'm just saying that's what everybody. I've heard that saying so many times.
I've heard that saying, but not in reference to Texas. Is that what it
Longhorn
what's
State. The Longhorn State.
The
Yeah.
Longhorn State. We're all long and we're all horny.
Horns.
You never heard the end of that
Oh,
song?
yeah, I never heard the
We
beginning
should-
of
we
that
should
song.
not continue that song.
Okay, so anyways.
Okay, California.
What's California?
fake boobs and fake faces.
We're going through the states.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go through all. That's gonna be the podcast. We're gonna go through all 50 of the states and we're done.
What is California?
Fake boobs and fake faces.
Fake boobs? No, it is plastic surgery in
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
There's a lot of gay people in California.
Barbieville.
Barbies and Ken dolls.
It is like regarded as Hollywood, though.
No anatomy on those.
All right, I'm not liking where this conversation is going.
It's not all. Yeah, the states aren't all based on anatomy.
Yeah, dummy.
You know
why?
They would say Florida. They say old people, but they're also known for their oranges.
They are.
Probably more so for their oranges than their old people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Barbie dolls.
Barbies, big tits, California. Well, Texas, gays. Then you say Oklahoma.
Tomatoes. Cabbage Patch Kids. Every state is based off a famous Mattel product.
Mattel product.
I'm getting ganged up on that.
Sorry,
bro. You said the Barbie word.
I said the Barbie word, so that set you off.
You started saying controversy like every other word.
If we would have kept on that pattern, we would have just gotten to everybody's state that listens to the podcast, and we're like, hey, this is why your state sucks.
Michigan.
Michigan.
What's Michigan?
Why you keep going?
I want to know what Michigan to you guys is.
I thought that's what you guys were saying. I thought you really wanted to go through all 50 of the states and be like, let's talk about them.
Michigan.
Okay, Michigan. All right,
we're gonna
Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, Tootsie
Auto
Rolls.
industry.
Detroit.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
Eminem. Wiz Khalifa.
That's Pittsburgh.
Big Sean.
Why do you have no teeth when you're saying this right now?
Because I'm from Detroit.
Chernobyl.
Yeah, that's
Chernobyl is in Detroit.
Detroit is basically Chernobyl now.
Basically.
Chrysler.
Yep. God, you guys are putting me to sleep right now.
Let's talk about another big city.
Let's talk about another big thing.
New York.
The World Cup.
Just kidding.
The World Cup?
The World Cup.
I feel like that's not big to anybody.
It's played out.
It's not big to nobody.
No, nobody likes the World. Is the World Cup every year?
Every 4 years.
Every 4 years.
That's why it's such a big thing.
So it's like more rare than the Olympics.
It's more rare than
the Olympics are every 2
goddamn
years.
president.
Yeah.
Olympics are every 2 years.
It's just as rare.
No.
Could be.
Rare, like that rare cow meat.
Because the winner of the Stanley Cup becomes our president. That's how Obama won.
Oh, that's true.
How did Obama win?
He played for Ghana.
GWAR.
He played GWAR.
He played for
the United States GWAR team.
Have you guys ever seen that band GWAR that dresses up as like crazy people?
I was just talking about them the other day with somebody at work.
No.
I was.
I doubt it.
I was.
How does GWAR come up in a conversation ever?
I was like, I want to go to a GWAR concert right now.
And the guy was like, what's GWAR?
No, it was a girl, and she was like, me too.
No one knows how to pronounce it. They all pronounce it slightly different.
GWAR.
What's GWAR?
GWAR. No, their lead singer's dead.
Yeah, he killed himself, didn't he?
Yeah. I've been thinking about trying out.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to try out for GWAR.
Are they holding tryouts?
Well, I got to learn the language first.
The language of GWAR?
Yeah.
Really?
No,
It's
I thought
devil speak.
Devil speak?
Wait, did they not sing in English?
I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I've never listened to a GWAR song.
I think they were on an episode of Viva La Bam one time.
Yeah,
When
probably.
I saw them, and
Are they not from here? Are they from like Sweden?
I think they're from outer space.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That explains a lot.
they're probably from somewhere. in
Oh,
Europe.
they're from Sweden.
No, they do not.
We are GWAR.
We are
Here,
GWAR.
let's play our violins. And then we'll shoot cum at you.
That's
In
what
our
Sweden's
short
known
shorts
for?
and
Yeah.
suspenders.
Shorts and suspenders.
No, that's what GWAR's known for.
shooting
They
cum
shoot
everywhere?
cum and blood and slime
They
and
do not
shit.
shoot clum.
Clum? Oh, you saying they do not shoot cum, but you didn't say they do not shoot blood?
They do shoot blood.
Yeah, they shoot blood and cum.
Maybe cum was too graphic for the Viva La Bam show.
Probably.
Because I saw a lot of blood, but I never saw anything relative to cum.
Oh,
Unless
yeah.
they
I'm
mix
pretty
it all
sure they
up.
shoot them out of big penises.
But that would still be like pink.
Like a super soaker?
If you mix blood,
Yeah.
never
But
mind.
penis size. If you miss cum and blood, it'd be like pink, yeah. So everybody comes out looking pink because there's cum and blood everywhere.
Y'all
Cum and
come out
blood.
looking pink. We're all pink on the inside.
Jeez.
We all are.
15 minutes in,
We're all
we're already
good.
talking about cum and blood. We got to
We're
get
all-
off this subject.
Well, we were talking
We're
about the
all
World
just
Cup.
full of
We
cum
were
and
talking about
blood.
the World Cup, but that went off.
Yeah,
no,
we went
tangent.
right into GWAR.
GWAR.
Name something crazy that's happened in the World Cup.
Some guy bit a guy.
Some guy bit
Oh,
a guy,
yeah,
and
some
the United
guy
States
did.
beat Ghana, and that took us 8
All
years
right,
to do
no,
so.
that's not interesting. That's just some guy biting a guy. Is
No, but
interesting.
we took 8 years to beat Ghana. That's fucking crazy.
God, that's
USA.
news fest.
USA.
No, but if USA wins
USA.
tomorrow, then we move on to the 16.
Yeah,
you
it's gonna be
mean
crazy.
16.
since USA won a couple days ago. Now we're in the Sweet 16.
Not yet. No, we
have to do-
we have to speak like we're in the future because this podcast is not getting put out tonight.
No, yes, it is. It'll
No.
go up.
Why not?
We always say that and we never do.
It probably won't.
We're doing it.
It probably won't. It'll probably go up tomorrow.
Don't get your hopes up.
It'll be tomorrow.
Yeah, but it'll be all right. It'll be one day because I will put it up tomorrow, and that's a good point because but the USA doesn't have to win; they just have to tie.
They have to
That's what
tie,
I don't
or
understand about soccer.
they have to
It's
lose
so
by
weird.
1, and Ghana has to win by 1 against Portugal.
Oh yeah, okay, that's crazy.
They need,
we got a good
you know
shot.
what they need to do?
Yeah.
You know what they need to do? Spice up soccer a little bit. They need to add goals. More goals for more
A
points.
shorter field.
No, they just add like okay.
Add
so they have-
goals? There's already goals.
Yeah. Well, sometimes,
What are you talking about?
Sometimes I look at the scores of games and I really don't believe that there's goals.
That's
because-
why. But that's the beauty of soccer.
No,
though. It
it's not.
takes
It's not beautiful.
So much
It's
time
boring.
To score a goal.
There's a reason
It's
that there's
anticipation.
no. There's a reason that Americans
you're
can't
just-
focus
you're
on
not.
soccer.
No,
All right.
you
So
don't
here's
make
what we
sense.
do. We have a middle goal.
Oh my god.
That's it's regulation size right now, and then we have just we keep adding goals on the sides of that goal that get smaller and smaller as you go down, and they're worth more and more points. So like the ones on the very end are worth like 10 points, and you just have like 3 goalies that have to like run and
What is this
guard all
called?
them. It's called soccer.
No. It's
Yeah, yeah.
That's Quidditch, but you're explaining. You just explained Minority Report.
What?
You just melted your brain.
No. I think
No, goals in the middle.
no. You have a goal. You have a goal
Where
in the
goals
middle.
are now?
You have a goal where the goal is now.
Okay.
But then instead
on the
of
sides as smaller goals.
yeah, you have
Okay.
smaller goals just fanning out.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
okay,
so
okay,
you got a
Are you
goal,
gonna have a goalie for each goal?
All right, no. I'll drop.
and the
that.
goalies get littler and littler too.
Yeah.
And then leprechauns.
Yeah.
Rainbows.
You have to have 2 midgets on your team at all time.
All right, so
and
if
then
you
that
guys
one guy with no legs and no arms.
if you guys had to do one thing to spice up soccer, what would you do?
Go first, Zach.
I would go first.
Yeah.
I would make
You
the
would go
field,
first.
I would make the field a little bit smaller.
You
A
made
little
it
bit
feel a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
All right, good.
That would make it
And
crazy.
we'll still have no stoppage time, but I think if you made it a little bit smaller, it'd be better. But the
Yeah.
thing is about soccer, it's so cool that it like it's so much anticipation for a goal, and you're waiting forever and ever and ever and ever, and they finally fucking score a goal. That's why you see people like crying and shit. I don't know. I've never done that, but like just
Yeah.
like it's such a crazy feeling because you're like, we need to score this goal, but we haven't had the ball the entire fucking time. Then there's like this one where they get on a run and they score a goal, and you're like, it took us fucking 50 minutes just to score this one damn goal.
Yeah.
We better hold on this lead, and then the other team comes back and they score in like
Like
10
I can
minutes.
stay anticipated, but not for 50 minutes. Like I can stay anticipated like during a basketball game where it's just like, oh my god.
It's not
Back and
50
forth.
minutes, it's 90.
I'm saying 45 minutes.
No, I'm saying like he said 50 minutes till they score a goal.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
just
Let's say
Okay,
the end
gotcha.
of the game though.
yeah, no, but I'm just saying like I can be on the edge of my seat,
Well,
but
like-
not for that. I'd just
Well,
be
you
like,
gotta think about like how many opportunities did they have? They had like 6 or something.
Yeah.
And they still haven't scored, and you're like, come on, would you fucking score the goal? Like,
Yeah.
so
you
really
think you can do
soccer's just
better.
getting mad at the players for not scoring over and over again.
Yeah. Then you're just like, God, yes, we scored a goal.
Then you just
We
forgive
love
them
you
when they
again.
score.
It's
Yeah.
redemption.
I forgive you.
But what if you went to a soccer game and the end score was 0-0? Like, would you say that you had a fun time at that game?
Have you been in a soccer game?
No, because I know the first
They're
game I
pretty
go
fun.
to is going to be
Dude,
0-0.
if you're in like the sections that are American soccer and shit is way different than obviously than belly hurt over there.
Yeah.
Yeah? Have
No,
stomach pains?
No, but like the U.S.
That time
soccer
of
is
the
way
month?
different. But going to a soccer game's fun if you're in like the right section.
All right, so what rule would you add to make it more interesting for guys
He
like
already
me?
said what
You
rule
said,
he
or
had.
make this field smaller.
Make the field smaller?
Yeah,
All right.
go.
Me?
Yeah.
Go.
I would probably...
You going to...
Oh, I almost just pooed.
You almost,
I probably would add like a 6-foot troll that just walks around. He stays in that middle circle, and
he steps on people.
no, he's 6
You
foot.
know-
He's only 6 foot, so he's not
Okay.
stepping
I
on
was gonna
people.
say, when
But
you
he's
said
got
6-foot troll, I automatically assumed huge until I realized that you only said
Literally
6 foot.
That's
No.
why I said.
It's
No,
just a
like-
normal person.
no.
That's
This
what
is
they
a
call
normal
troll.
person. This is a normal person. I'm just calling this guy a troll. He's
Yeah.
just he looks like
He's the troll of the field.
Yeah, he's a troll, field troll, and
Is he on a
he.
team or no?
No,
No,
he's
he's
not
just
on
on
a
his own
team,
team.
and he can't leave the middle circle.
He's subcontracted.
But if
Buy people.
well, No, he doesn't bite him. But what happens
Come on,
is,
don't be
is
ridiculous.
in the middle circle, if you're
It never happens in soccer.
the more time that you can spend in the middle circle, that you can get the ball in the middle circle and hold it in there.
Without him taking it away.
Well, he can touch the ball with his hands. He can punch you in the
Oh
face.
my
He can do whatever he
God.
wants.
This is like UFC.
But you get like for like every minute you get like another goal, but you can get killed in there.
You can.
He has
And that's the
killing
thing.
is allowed.
And the other goals are still allowed, but that thing's just in the middle circle. Once they kick the ball in the middle circle, the troll comes out of the middle of the field and he's just like
Hunger Games style.
boom, yeah, and he's like,
but he's the size of a man. You make him sound like he's.
but he's muscular.
Oh,
He's
okay.
muscular and he's got gangly teeth,
Yeah.
and he doesn't give any shits.
So does he have any weapons, or is he just super strong?
Is it
He's got one blunt object.
Is it the same troll for every game?
No, they have like a whole. They have like a well,
They have a horde of
They
them.
have a
Each
horde of them
country
down
has
in
their
a
own
dungeon.
champion that comes and defends their honor, only for the World Cup.
Oh, well, they bring him because it's not the trolls don't want to do it.
yeah, the trolls don't.
But the reason that they
like
get
Hunger
so
Games where they choose the troll.
no, you just have to go to the Amazon and capture one. But like the reason that the troll is
Come on,
so
Zach, keep up.
crazy, he's so crazy in the middle. The reason they do that is because they just like a bull, they tie his balls back up between his butthole like so tight that he gets pissed.
Yeah.
And so everybody's just freaking out in there. You know what I'm saying? They try and like distract him. People die nonstop. That's the
There's blood all over
that's
the field.
that's
the
the
World
way
Cup
you have
I
to.
wanna
That's the World Cup.
That's the World Cup you have to survive.
Yeah.
It's like Hunger Games.
Yeah, the trolls on the
last
field.
person to survive this.
I think the only way to balance that would be to have players playing ice skates.
Oh, that's hockey.
No, on a grass field.
Oh, my
wow,
God.
that'd be awesome, dude. If you played with ice skates on a grass field, you might as well just change them to blades on the bottom of your shoes.
They are
They
blades
have
on the
knives.
bottom of
You
your
have
shoes.
knives.
Yeah, but just sharpened blades,
Or
so
just
that,
like
if
a
you
just like a
accidentally
knife sticking
step-
out of the front of it. So
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
Anytime
God!
you kick
so
the
you
ball,
kick
it
the
just
ball, you just
pops it.
deflate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Let's
you
get a
play,
new ball
you
again.
play with a wooden ball.
Well,
Oh,
you'd see random legs on the field every once in a while. You know,
yeah.
people would be like, "Oh my god!"
Then
No,
have
but
a
there's no
reason to
crying.
freak out
There's
like
no
that.
crying in like
Oh, there's a ton of
normal
crying in
soccer.
Otherwise, you get thrown down in the troll dungeon.
And they eat you. They snack on you for dinner.
Oh man. Unless like if you got thrown down in the troll dungeon though, you could just be like, all right, wait. I'll untie all your balls, and we can live together in harmony.
But the trolls
I'll
don't
untie
speak
your balls.
English.
They don't speak
No,
English.
no.
I'll untie your balls, and they're like getting crazy because you're getting close to their balls.
No, and then you do it to your own balls to show them. You're like, and you pull them back, and you're like, I don't like this either. And then
You
you
stuff 'em up
undo
your
it.
butt.
and then you undo it.
You gotta do just.
And so
just-
you're grabbing all these troll balls, and you're just getting covered in troll semen.
Hey, but then,
Oh my,
hey,
circle
all right.
back
here's
around
the
to
thing.
see it again.
Here's the thing. You got thrown into that dungeon, a dead man, and you come out covered in troll semen and
Oh my-
and the
you're-
leader
you're
of the
glory.
troll pack.
Yeah,
You're in glory,
that's
but
true.
you can't leave the circle though.
No, you can leave it, sir.
Oh, you can leave the circle. Now?
And then that's pretty much how you win. I think that's how the last World Cup was won 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I
The
can't
Troll
remember. It was
Master.
4 years ago.
Trollmaster and tons of semen.
Yeah.
Troll Master.
I think Germany took that one.
They
Germany,
took it.
They definitely took.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I think that they need a game like soccer, football, like a big mix. Only it's just like there's 2 goals and there's no rules. You know what I'm saying?
So like
No
lacrosse
rules.
back in the day when the Indians played lacrosse.
I don't know. I guess so. But it's, you play with a ball. You just play with a ball, and there's no rules. You just have to get it in the goal.
Well,
However you want to do it.
Well, to settle,
You can bring weapons and stuff.
You can bring weapons. You can have a team of 100.
No, like legit, like lacrosse back in the day was Indian tribes would fight, and it'd be like 100 versus 100.
Really?
Yeah, and
That doesn't sound like a
instead-
sport. That
instead of,
sounds like war.
Instead of a war, they would try to score a goal, but people would like hit each other and stuff. It was very violent.
That's insane.
So it was a war with just like a little tiny game in the background.
Yeah, so I guess to stop dispute, but it was kind of violent, but it was people weren't dying or anything.
So they
wait.
played the game to stop dispute?
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh, you
Wow.
don't think people died? I think they died.
Probably.
Can you imagine like we get into a war with Kim Jong Un, right? That
We
movie
played-
that
what game did we play basketball?
no like what's that movie that Seth Rogen and
The interview?
yeah they're coming out with a movie that's stirring up some controversy. Did you hear about that?
No.
Oh, I guess you should explain it for everyone else who probably hasn't
Well,
heard about it.
the movie The Interview is with James Franco and Seth Rogen, and it's about these 2 guys who get an interview with Kim Jong Un, and they go and they're
Is
about
it like an actual documentary or is it like an actual movie?
no, it's Seth Rogen and James Franco, so it's a comedy.
I could see Seth Rogen doing something like that.
I can too. You're right. It's a comedy though.
Okay.
And they're about to go see an interview with Kim Jong Un, and because they work for a blog or something like that. I forget where they
God.
work, but the CIA
Stops them?
and they hire the CIA tells them that they're gonna go and they're gonna kill Kim Jong Un.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and so the movie's about assassinating Kim Jong Un.
Oh my god. What if he sees this movie?
Korea's already said that that if this movie comes out, this is an act of war.
Holy shit balls.
Yeah.
Why do you have to like ruin my whole?
But wait. First of all, do we really like take anything they say seriously anymore?
Yeah, they launched a fucking missile and they shot it out of the air.
Yeah, but if they launch one missile at us, we'll have 20 missiles completely covering their island. They're dead. Like, that's just how it's going to be.
That'd be insane. Wouldn't that be insane if that movie started a war, though?
That would be pretty insane.
They said some other shit like...
Do you think that the
I should
government
tell
has,
you
like,
what it says.
contacted them and was like, you cannot
The interview.
release this movie?
Holy shit. Where'd you find this at?
It's top trending on Facebook.
Come
and
on,
everything.
man. It's the internet.
Come on, bro.
All right, so no,
top
what-
trending, North Korea.
What I was saying is...
my God.
What I was saying is, what if...
I've been lost. I've been sick for the past 2 days.
So what if Kim Jong Un's like, I declare war, and then instead of war, we just had a giant game of capture the flag, and then whoever
Could you kill people though?
there's no rules, just
no
like
rules, so
just like you said.
Like okay, then.
But as soon as the flag got captured from whatever team,
Game's over.
The game's
That's
over.
what the thing was. Until they reached like a score, they would stop.
There's no way I could do that. Like, there's no way you can.
How much
you can-
adrenaline would you have pumping?
Yeah.
Like testosterone.
And then it's like,
Yeah,
wait,
oh,
game's over.
Oh, shoot! I should have got that flag.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
You're like ready to kill Kim Jong Un. He's like has the flag. He's running.
yeah, he's running.
He's running.
yeah,
Actually, he's probably on somebody's back and
he's jaunting.
Person in front of him. I think
Kim
is on
Jong
the
Un,
back.
he seems like a jaunter. Not
This
running.
is what North Korea said. The act of making and screening such a movie that portrays an attack on our top leadership is a most wanton act of terror and
Wonton
act
soup.
of war, and is absolutely intolerable. The spokesman said, adding that the U.S. would face a resolute and merciless response if it fails to ban the film, which is slated for release later this year.
Oh my god. This is fucking crazy. 2 days out of like.
That's pretty crazy.
Internet.
though, like-
They also
social
said
media.
it shows the desperation of the U.S. government and American society.
Why it's not like the U.S. government's like backing this movie?
Yeah, but as the U.S. government, should you pull the movie?
Fuck no.
There'd be either way. There's gonna be an insane backlash. Either way, don't
Yeah,
you
but
see
would
it?
you rather get it from angry American consumers or North Korea?
Yeah,
angry,
but it wouldn't just be consumers. There'd be fucking
All over
riots in the
world.
streets.
All over the world. It'd be so stupid.
What? Riots in the street for pulling a movie?
Yeah, but that's in the Bill of Rights. That's freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's freedom of speech, but if some country says, "Hey, if you release this movie, we're going to kill you,"
That's what America's like. Well, you have to defend our freedom of speech. That's what we go to war.
I doubt they're gonna ban this movie.
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, it's just
Kim Jong Un.
Like no, I know. I can see how you
can
could be like, wait, Seth Rogen, come
Yeah.
on, bro, come
Yeah.
on, and he's like, freedom of speech, bro, freedom of speech.
And then he chokes up
Fight.
right in front of him.
Yeah,
yeah. And then when Kim Jong Un's knocking on his door, he's gonna be like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do it."
No, but really though, that's what any war is always about, is protecting our rights.
Yeah.
So
But I'm just saying it's really easy to say all that stuff when the war's not happening here. But like, if we knew that the war was going to come here, then or maybe
would
if
never-
people had experienced a war here.
I don't think that anybody
everything
there
they've
would ever
said
be a
has
war
just been
here.
talk though. Like, usually.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
don't know, but I don't know.
I mean, that's how I
That'd be
initially
what
thought
if they
about it.
invaded the United States? We have a lot of our troops like overseas.
Yeah.
What if they just decided to invade us? I heard they have a huge ass army, like a ton of people, but they don't have like the same technology as us. But they have a ton of like soldiers.
Dude, we have trolls.
we have trolls.
6-foot trolls.
6-foot trolls.
normal
Think
trolls.
about it.
I'm trying to think of when the last war was fought. I'm looking up when the last war was fought on American soil.
The Civil War?
Technically,
yeah,
World
that'd
War
be-
II. Not only Alaska and Guam, but the Philippines were also U.S.
No,
territory.
I'm talking mainland.
Mainland. The
Oh,
Civil War.
It's got to be Civil War.
Oh yeah, the Civil War.
Wouldn't that be insane though? Like
It would be insane.
that'd be fucking crazy as shit.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
like,
there
we'd
was
have to
one. There
take
was
up
one called
arms.
Pancho Villa just prior to World War I that spilled over the border with Mexico.
Pancho Villa.
We need to
But
get
but before that,
Dad's
the Indian
guns and
Wars
Get ready.
Get my dad's guns. Everyone, we're getting my dad's guns.
We need to
and
be
the
ready.
Civil
I
War.
need the president on the phone. We have a battle plan.
You have a battle plan.
The Civil War, the only war fought, a recent war that was fought on American soil, was just by Americans.
Yeah. we
That's
got
insane.
bored. And we're like,
nobody
we
would
need to
come.
have a war
I don't
here.
think anybody could come to America. I think
Yeah.
I think we're
No,
the
but
only
isn't
country
that-
that could say that. I feel like
That'd
Yeah.
be such a daring
And
act, though.
I don't think we've ever.
You'd
I don't-
die.
Yeah.
We would nuke you.
How would what? How
We
would
would-
they nuke them while they're flying over top of us?
Oh, dude, there's
don't
no
miss.
army bigger than the American.
We're
than
having
America's
tomahawk
army.
missiles and
Tomahawk
bullets raining on
missiles?
them. Yeah,
Okay.
those are real missiles.
There
I
would
thought
be
that was just a tomahawk that you threw really fast.
there'd be
Tomahawk
everything would
missile.
be gone.
You have to call it out as
Black
you
Ops
throw it.
6.
Black Ops 6.
Yeah, tomahawk missile.
No, but I don't think I've ever thought about that. Like, if you think about a lot of these other countries that are in war, like they're in war, like we're in war, but they're in war and it's happening like in their backyard. War.
Yeah.
Imagine that if it was here.
Yeah,
That'd be fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say, I don't think it would ever happen ever.
Well,
I wouldn't say that.
You never say ever.
Never say
Yeah,
never.
but we have the most of everything. Like, I think everything. Okay, that'd be really bad if it was, because I feel like all of our army would just be completely destroyed.
If they
do you
invaded
mean?
Because we would do everything in the world. We would just push everything towards that fight, wherever it was, on whatever border, if they were attacking us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How would they get into America?
They could get in.
fly over top of us.
What if they just all went to Canada and they just all pushed forward? All you
Like
need
they
is
just all locked arms and they did it. We did a military.
no, but it's not
Oh,
like
they're invading with actual men on the ground.
No, they'd probably fly over.
no,
and
but
have
you know if you start a war, you don't start everywhere at once. You start at like I don't know Washington. Sorry Washington, but you go
That's our
and you
hub.
capture
That's like our super hub.
you capture Washington, not
Yeah.
Washington D.C.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking
Oregon.
top
You're
left.
talking-
He's talking Red Dawn
It's
type
like
shit.
it's like you're reading.
movie.
It's like you're
That's
reading
all it's
America.
compared to, 'cause that's
You
North
go from
Korea,
Washington,
Kansas.
but then once
Oh, is it in
Yeah.
the? Yeah.
but once you have Washington, then that's your base, and then you just expand out,
You'd have-
and
you have
then you just
strategic
slowly
attacks.
capture.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying, that'd
you
be
can't
insane.
just all line the border of Canada and be like, all right, everyone, run
March over.
forward.
It's
Go
like-
in.
It's like the
We
Revolutionary
win.
War. It's like the Revolutionary War.
We
The
win.
redcoats are just walking in lines with guns, like
Yeah.
and we're just like running around shooting them, and they're just still. In
That's
lines
another
and stuff.
thing. That's another thing. We're assuming that war now just involves people invading places when we just have so many nuclear bombs.
Or
that
or it
it's
could be
just
cyber war though.
cyber war.
sex.
Cyber war.
Oh, sorry. My mind was in a different place.
Semen,
Same thing.
Cyber sex, blood.
No, yeah. I mean, war's pretty crazy. It's pretty insane. Like, because we don't even we sometimes we fight war and we don't even have people over there. We're just like, man, we shot a laser over there the other day. We
Okay,
shot
yeah.
a laser.
If
Yeah.
you could go back in
Drones
time,
and shit. We just fucking
Yeah.
unmanned drones just kill people all
if you
the
can go
time.
back in time and kill Kim Jong Un's dad.
No, this is the.
I know, but I'm going there. I'm going there, circling back to that. Would you do it?
Dude, you know what? I was actually thinking about that conversation that we had on the last one, and this is my answer to your question, though, is because you know the movie Looper, where he goes back to kill the mega lord or whatever, and he turns out it's just a little
Megatron.
kid.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And so he realizes that you can't just kill a little kid because
I think
the
what you
events
should
in
do-
his life led this guy to be Hitler
Yeah,
or Kim Jong
I think
Il
what
or
you should
whatever.
do instead of killing them is just make sure they grow up not crazy.
Yeah.
Like, because the reason
he was raised
Peaceful.
by. You'd have to go back centuries to go back to where it started.
You have to loop.
you gotta loop
Super
back.
Super loop.
Super loop.
Super loop.
Free loops.
Sorry.
I have no clue what you guys are talking
All right.
about. So soccer. Soccer and I'm trying to get it back to a normal subject.
Oh, you didn't
speaking-
want to talk about that Kim Jong Un subject that you brought up right away?
Last time?
I didn't bring him up.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You were like, I think that, but before we talk about it, I think that you should tell about the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we closed that.
Yeah, but
Then we're talking about going back in time.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
ask that question.
Old
You
topic.
Brought it over there. No.
All right.
dude, you can't ask the same question
I'm
from the
asking
same
question.
podcast.
From the same one.
I feel like you tried to go back in time
I
to a
did.
previous
Hey,
podcast.
guys, tune into next week's podcast when we talk about if you could kill a guy in the past.
if
Hey.
you could kill,
Time to kill.
here's
Like,
our next
we
segment.
always go to like some weird,
dark place.
Some
Do
weird
you guys remember
topics.
that guy's name who bit the other dude?
So, he's from Honduras.
He
I
like
don't
bit
know.
him on the back, right?
On his shoulder.
Yeah, and apparently he
In
had bit
Italy,
he had
yeah.
bit two other people in previous
Previous
games.
games. Yeah,
Yeah.
but not in the World Cup, but
Yeah.
previously.
He
Yeah,
bit
but-
he bit hungry
He-
because he was hungry, and,
Yeah.
and then he bit
Hungry
turkey
hippos.
because he thought it was tastes like turkey.
You should have said he bit turkey and he's from Hungary.
Yeah. Jeez. You know that joke has everybody's already told that joke. You
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And just-
You're not the first and you won't be the last.
You're not the first, never.
But so did you guys know that there was a mini betting ring that was going on, like
that he was gonna bite
that
somebody.
he was going to bite somebody?
Yeah.
In the World Cup. And
Really?
It wasn't in the United States that they had this. I forget where it was, but there were like 130 some people who actually got in on it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll throw some money at that." And I think there was the one example that they told. I think a guy bet like $5 or $6 on the
Wow.
fact that he would get it, on the fact
Yeah.
that he would bite.
Yeah.
You know, just I think even if I heard about that, I'd be like, yeah, why not?
Well, he's
$6
bit in the past.
Yeah, and now he got like $920 some or something like that.
Dang.
Yeah,
Imagine if
those
you
numbers are probably not exactly
Imagine if
correct.
you
but-
$5 a year
$50.
overseas. They're like, I'm betting $5.
Well, it was
That was in the
they
news?
translated
$5
it.
US.
Listen, in the news today, a man bet $5.
In the news online.
On the news,
In the news online.
Yeah.
The other day, Jim bet Zach $5 that he wouldn't go eat a donut, but
More at 11.
he lost that bet.
No, I personally say that if you're going to the TV news for your news, I don't think you're doing it right anymore.
No,
I think we're
probably not.
safely to the point where there's just so much news that if you want news, you just go to the internet because you get it tailored to what you like. Like who watches the TV news besides old people that just want to know who got murdered and
I watch it if I'm trying to freak myself out a little bit.
It's always about shoot. This is old
Yeah, 'cause-
podcast again.
Yeah.
I guess
Now
because
that
it's
you're
more
bringing up old shit.
Yeah.
what about news? We talked about news.
Yes,
We talked about it when I had the whole list of news stories from the previous day's news.
Yeah.
Just everybody dying and getting shot. Baby got shot in the head.
That was
Baby
a
got hit
real
by a car.
yeah, that was a real news story.
Yeah,
like
insane.
All babies die.
a baby murdered somebody. What the fuck?
Baby-
What's with
Yeah,
the babies? on
I
the
do
news?
think it's more shocking though because it's local.
Baby found in fern.
What-
Like
what's
there's
local?
not a lot of when you watch the nightly news. There's not a lot of like worldwide stories. There's a few
know.
sprinkled in, but it's mostly local stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's why you watch the local shit, because the local shit doesn't make it onto the big websites or something. You're trying to people watch the local
the news
'cause-
channels have their own websites.
Yeah,
doesn't
they
make it
do.
on big
Yeah, they do.
websites,
But
though.
their websites blow.
Yeah, but everything you
I'd rather get
on
my news from the Huffington Post too, because it's funnier.
yeah
Or the Onion.
the Onion.
Yeah, the Onion. What actually happened?
You know where I go for my news? The Onion.
Yeah.
You got to read the fine print on the Onion. Sometimes they're just like, we're
This
gonna
is
make
not
up
actual
every
news. Do
single
not
thing
take
about
this
this.
to heart.
Oh man. So besides soccer, is there anything else sweet going on? We had a flood.
Wow, we did have a
Was
flood.
it a flood here?
Is that yesterday?
Yeah,
yesterday?
yesterday there was a
Holy
flood.
Shit, really?
It was insane.
I've been sick for the past 2 days.
Yeah.
So you didn't have internet, you didn't have TV,
I was
you
just
didn't.
You didn't have
man.
eyes
I've
to
been
see the
sleeping.
rain?
I heard the rain, but I was sleeping away.
Don't feel the rain.
Purple rain, purple rain.
I think today was the anniversary of Purple Rain, actually.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I tied
So
it
there's
all
a
in.
Oh,
flood.
okay. Yeah, there was a flood. Now, well,
flood.
Morgan and Dre weren't home, and then
Was it flooding in here?
no, it didn't flood inside the house at all. But I was
was
just
a flood
watching
of
the storm, and the
emotions, really.
parking lot flooded because the grate was covered.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow it was covered, and some girls wiped off with a leave, but it was already too late. It was too much rain, too fast.
Oh no!
and
it
I had to go
wasn't-
move Dre's
yeah.
bike.
Yeah.
It was up to my knees.
Is it up to your knees?
Yeah, out in the freaking parking
You're
lot.
swimming.
Yeah, I was swimming, and I had to go help. I helped the girl next door too bail out her basement windows because they were full. And they were about to
Holy shit.
come in.
Yeah, it just came in downpours, and like Morgan and I went to the vet because we just got a puppy recently too. So
Oh,
that's-
there we go. There's more news.
Yeah, more news.
more news.
But so we were coming back from the vet, and it was raining, but it was raining really hard. But I was like, oh, this is just raining really hard. And then all of a sudden, I'm driving on the road, and I go into like an ocean, and it's just
Really?
like in the
I
road.
have another story about that, too.
Yeah. So I'm like
About the
driving.
ocean.
No, about... Okay.
Well, yeah. Long story short, I kept driving, and I actually couldn't even get back home because we were trapped. There was like a river blocking.
Oh, dude, listen to this,
Like,
though. When I was in high school...
Tell us about your ocean. Zach.
Oh,
No,
dude,
no, no.
this is. I tweeted about this today. It's called One Uppers, and you're a One Upper.
You're a
Like,
one-upper,
You don't
Zach.
even listen to what somebody else is
No, yes,
saying, and
yeah,
then you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I got a better story.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not a one
Yes.
upper.
Hey,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
dude.
say it now.
Yeah.
You're a One
Yeah.
Upper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I got a good story about that. Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Okay, listen to this.
Give me. Oh, yeah. Your story's good, but my story's so good. Great.
Okay.
All right, tell us your story.
Yeah. Now tell us. We're.
Well, okay, I was in high school, all right, and I worked at a pizza place.
Oh, dude, wait, really?
You have a better story than that? That's fine.
I'm just kidding, dude.
Okay, so no, but I'm delivering pizzas, and my mom was like, told
You
me
delivered pizzas? In
Yeah.
school? Oh, I
in
didn't
high
know
school. But my mom was like, you're not allowed to deliver pizzas. You just have to work inside. And so I broke.
Mom.
I know, but this is my first time ever delivering a pizza. Okay.
Yeah.
And I got completely lost, and I was in this new development in my old ass car.
Did they have GPSs or anything back then? Or was it?
And, like, it was 2005.
So
I mean,
did-
did
2004?
you
No.
have like a Garmin or a?
No, I didn't know.
TomTom?
I graduated in 2006. Those were expensive, and I was driving my old ass hoopty that I had, and I didn't know.
So
at
how
the
did
time.
they know? Were they just like, hey, here's the address to the place. Good luck.
Yeah, well, they had like a map on the fridge, and he told me how to get there.
You just had to memorize it.
Yeah, to memorize how to get
All right,
there.
I have to turn
He's
left
so-
here and then
yeah,
right
basically.
here.
They
So
must
I-
have not had a lot of orders.
No, we did though. But this is my first time delivering.
Jimmy
So all
John's
the
didn't
drivers
exist.
know where I'm from and everything. Know the streets and everything. They know where to go. And so
Yeah.
it's my
Except
first
for
time
you.
delivering. Except for me, I'm fucking driving. I get lost, and I turn this into new development. And the night before, it rained like it was raining here.
Yeah.
And so I'm driving, and you know how you saw a river and you start driving through it or whatever?
Mhm.
I didn't know this thing was deep. And so, like, in new developments, they have, like, these things that block drains. So nothing goes down the draining system or whatever in the sewer. And
Why?
so, like, no debris or nothing goes in the sewer.
There's trash everywhere.
Gotcha.
In new
It's
developments.
like a new development is pretty much a wasteland.
So I'm driving down this road, and I'm like, oh, that's not that deep. But I didn't see the water is, like, up on the grass and, like, going into, like, the
God.
fucking... So I'm going 25 miles an hour, and I go...
You didn't even slow down?
No, I was like, yeah, it's not that deep, you know? It's not that deep at all. And so I was like, boom, and all this water goes whoosh, all over my car. And
You were underwater?
my car, no, the water was up to my door, and water was coming in the bottom. At the time, I didn't know I had a hole in the bottom of my car, so all this water was...
Oh,
that's like-
Jesus.
You know what? I think that's a bad way to find out.
But
Yeah.
I know, but all this water is coming through my fucking floorboards, and I'm freaking out. So I try to start my car again, and I have my air intake, and whoever made this car was a complete idiot. 'Cause
Oh, or they thought that the person driving it wouldn't drive into an ocean.
yeah, okay, but they have the air intake underneath the front wheel,
Yeah.
and so that all this water gets sucked up in my engine, and so my car just completely dies.
Yeah.
And so I have to push out my car. I call my mom like, Mom, you gotta come help me get my car out. So she comes and she just sits in her car and she's like, you gotta push that shit out because I told you not to deliver pizzas.
This is
So she
exactly
made me-
why. This is
she made
exactly
me
why I
push the
told
car
you.
out by myself.
That's hilarious.
And I pushed this car out by
Well,
myself.
would you expect your mom to get in the river with you and
Yeah,
push
I
your
thought she
car
was gonna
out?
help me. And she's like,
No.
no, Zachary, you did this to yourself. You gotta get yourself out now. I'm like, oh my God. And so, long story short, my car finally gets to working again, and then literally 2 weeks after, my passenger door like falls off, and so I have to pick it up and slam it and lock it.
Oh my god.
And so then
That's awesome.
You had a
2
really
weeks
good
later,
car.
after that, listen to high school, and so it's like a 1986 LeBaron or whatever convertible.
Yeah.
And so then my driver's side door does the same fucking thing and falls on the ground when I'm in the student parking lot in my high school. And I'm like, I have to rip up my door and
Why
close it
would
and lock it.
driving through the water have your
It
doors-
rusted it out because it rusted because my car was literally like
A
it's
piece
an
of
old,
shit.
It's an old, no, it's an old car, so it's like literally all metal. There's no plastic or anything.
Yeah.
And so like the doors rusted and they fell. So I had to like lock both of them and I had to Dukes of Hazzard it and jump through the window.
Oh my god.
Wow,
Like,
that's
literally
awesome.
jumped through the
Was it a
window.
2-door?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then like during the summer it was sweet because I had a convertible, so I just be like, "Bloop,"
Yeah,
jump
that's
in.
dope.
Like during the winter it was terrible.
Yeah.
Like have my window down so I can get through. Then luckily,
Oh
went to
my
school, I
God.
sold my car, so
You sold it for what, like $5?
no, like $100 or something like that.
Like
So
$100.
for
Did you
parts.
sell it? Oh, you sold it for parts.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, how do you explain that to someone where they're like, oh yeah, that's worth $100?
But the thing is, the crazy part is that I found out my mom was telling me that because we sold it to like a relative or whatever, and he drove it around for another good 2 years.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you didn't sell it for parts?
Well, that's what he said he's gonna do with it. And he's like, oh no, I'll just drive it around. I'm like, okay.
He's like, I bought it, my shit.
Bought my shit. I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah, I guess for $100, I'd probably pay $100 for a car like that.
Oh
fine.
yeah,
I'd
definitely.
probably just take it out to the cornfields and just completely tear it apart.
Oh,
Like, just-
dude, I would totally do it. I would just make sure I have that car. You know, you have to have another car sometimes.
No, you don't.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, I gotta have another car.
I gotta have another car that's really hard to get into. It's just a complete hassle.
But it gets you from A to B.
it
maybe.
might. It might.
The floorboard might fall out.
If
though.
there's a river in the way, you never know.
You'd be good though. You'd be good. You just got to keep a nice license plate on it and keep it insured. That's
Yeah.
the tough part.
Yeah.
Keep that
That's the
thing
part-
insured.
So okay, you tell me if this is really crazy. When it was raining yesterday, I told you like we you kind of have to go past there's you never think about the elevation of the roads and like
Well, that's
the
yeah,
topography, I guess.
Same thing with me though. I
Yeah,
don't really think
yeah,
about it.
but I mean, just thinking on my route to the veterinary's office, which is like 5 minutes down the road, and then on the way back, I'm thinking, if it's flooded here, it's definitely gonna be flooded because right before you get to our road, there's like a big dip where the bridge
Oh,
is.
yeah, yeah.
There's like a big, huge dip in the road, and then it comes back up. I'm like, that's gotta be flooded. But we went all the way down just in case, and sure enough, it was complete. It was so high. The water was so
Really?
high. It was crazy. I don't know how it happened so fast. But there was a van that was like right in the middle, and it was just like you could see it was up almost like up to the driver's side window or like up to the
that
windows.
was like literally how my car was. It was
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, and it was just stuck there. And there was like an ambulance there that had like pulled up, and there was a cop like blocking, so no one could try and go in. I guess I don't know why you would. I guess he was just there to let people know that the water was too high.
The water's high over here.
Yeah,
Don't drive
but
through here.
so and then they had a freaking lifeboat, and they were out going to get the guy.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, is that necessary?
That's
to have a
insane.
lifeboat to go get there? Like,
Yeah, really.
can't you just roll down your window and get out? I mean, your car's
Could
full
you
of water
just, like,
anyway.
get a tow truck and,
Yeah, but
like,
how?
back it up
Yeah,
and
how
pull it
deep
out?
was it?
if
Can't you just walk?
Oh no, if you got it, you'd probably have to swim. Like
Really?
Yeah.
It was that deep?
I mean, just wade. Like it's not like placid or anything. There's
That guy in the van had to
Blasted.
wade.
yeah, you had to wait. No. I
He had
just
to wait.
saw the
He's
lifeboat.
like inside his van waiting.
Wow.
No, but like, can't you just roll down the window and
What
get
if the
out?
water started coming in though?
Isn't the water already coming in if it's up
I
to
don't
your
know.
window?
I have no idea.
Like the cars aren't waterproof like
Yeah.
that.
I would, if I was him, I would have just been like, "Hey, forget y'all. I'm just gonna stay in my car until this rides out."
Yeah, but they're coming at you with a lifeboat and you wouldn't get in.
I'd
So
roll
there's
up the
no way to, like,
windows,
to pull up,
lock
like,
the
a-
doors.
Yeah. What if
Lock
you had a
the
sunroof
windows.
and you could just climb out and
Sit on top
I'd
of your
use
car.
I'd use it to bask in the sun, but I would
there's no sun? I'll tell you that.
Hey, oh dude, there was sun like later on during that evening.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for the sun, guys.
I'm gonna wait for the sun.
It
I'm gonna
literally-
wait for
it
my
rained a
son.
lot,
He's
though.
coming.
It rained a lot.
It rained a lot. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, it did. It rained a lot today too.
Yeah.
It's annoying. As a cyclist, it's very annoying.
I was a cyclist.
Yeah, I'll wake up in the morning before work every day and just check my weather app, and it's always like, it's
Dreadful.
if it's not like the past couple days, it's been like 80-90% chance of rain, but even when it's like 30 or 40% chance of rain, I was like,
You know it's
I'm just
gonna
take
rain.
You
my
can
car.
tell in Ohio when it's about to rain though, because like the humidity just spikes up insanely.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes
Super
you can
humid.
tell. There was another time I woke up, got all ready, and I was like, oh, let me check the weather real quick. 0% chance of rain. I was like, sweet. I'm driving to work.
You never
rained
trust
on.
those things.
I'm just like, you've got to be shitting me.
Yeah.
Driving on a motorcycle in rain, scary experience.
Not scary. It just hurts.
Fun?
Hurts?
Like it'll sprinkle, and it's like there's a bunch of kids throwing rocks at you.
I
really?
like that. I think
Yeah.
that's cool.
No, you don't. No, you,
I like pain.
you like
Really
pain?
pain?
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan of pain.
I mean, you get numb to it after a while, but then it's just annoying because you get like you're just damp, you're just wet. And
Yeah, you're
damp.
wet all day. Yeah.
And then, yeah. And then like if you're wearing a helmet, the visor gets covered in water, and there's
Like
no
fog?
windshield
Does it fog
wipers.
up?
A little bit. You can crack the visor, but I like even then. I'm pretty sure that day that I was going to work, I was just wearing sunglasses, and it's just like that still
That's
sucks.
really painful then.
Well, no, not. I
On the
mean,
face?
yeah, I guess, but it's more of just like the obstructing of the vision because you're just like, you think when you're in your car, you're just like, I'll turn on my windshield wipers. But when you have like glasses or just a visor, you have to like manually wipe with your hand, and that just
You
doesn't
should buy a
work.
helmet with windshield wipers.
Oh yeah, you're right. I should
make those.
invest in that.
That actually looked really freaking sick.
Yeah, there's been a couple sweet helmets I thought about getting. Like there's one that looks like the Predator. Dude,
I've seen those around.
Yeah, but the reviews are like it's super expensive and like.
but you can't see out of it.
Well, no, I'm sure you can see out of it, but like the dreads or whatever,
Get nasty
the
or
little
something.
cords that fall off.
What?
And stuff
Oh,
like that.
jeez.
Yeah. I mean,
They should make a helmet with like a Bose stereo system inside of it, so you
Yeah.
freaking plug your iPod into
Well, that's-
to
well,
it. I bet you
I,
they have to have helmets like that.
for from Skull Candy because they have like, I always get the nicest headphones that they have. They're DJ headphones or whatever because they
Yeah.
have a lifetime guarantee on them.
That's
and like,
sick.
Yeah, and like my last pair, they just went on the fritz and their ear pads starting to fall off, so I just sent them back in, and they weren't still making that kind, so they just gave me like a rebate. They're just like, here's $300. You can use it on our website or whatever. So
Wow.
yeah, I got their like newest pair of headphones, and oh no, I didn't because I already had my Astros and I didn't want a new pair of headphones at the time, even though I eventually went back and got them. But I got like inner ear headphones, and then I got like a couple sets of, they're like, I guess replacement headphones or something. They're just the headphones, just like the speakers of the headphones with the cords attaching them.
Yeah.
So it's just like the bare essentials. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get those and put them in my helmet. And like there's fabric in the helmet that you can slide them in between, but I just couldn't get them to really stay.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah. I have two pairs of bare bones headphones if you guys can find any use for them.
I don't understand what bare bones headphones are.
They're
Still.
like you take the big over the ear headphones, if you strip that down to just the music part, it would just be like the speaker, like it's a circular
Oh,
Just like
yeah.
a helmet?
speaker. Well, I don't know what they were selling it for. I think it was like to maybe replace
Or like a placement speaker.
yeah, or something like that. But there were two, and then they were connected by the cord, and then it was like you can plug it in. But I mean, there's no way to attach them to your ears or anything. They weren't meant to be standalone things. So you know, I tried sliding them in my helmet, and they would like slide around in there, and they wouldn't. I'm sure if I fidgeted with it, then it might work. But then you don't want them super glued in because you don't want them in all the time.
What if you just built a little like thing?
Also, sound wasn't that great in comparison to if you just get. That's why I get those inner ear headphones.
Yeah.
Because it's so much better.
Can you still hear shit though? That would freak me out more than anything.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So you'd be like trying to look at
Having like earbuds in while you're
on
driving.
a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Like, what if like an ambulance is like
It's-
flying up
it's-
on your ass? You're like,
well,
I don't see you to get. Boom! It just fucking hits you.
It's no different than driving your car with your music blaring. It's the same thing.
I don't know.
That's true. With it blaring, I guess.
Well, yeah, you don't have to have the music up loud. Like I don't just get on my bike and I'm like, all right, volume up to 11. Only way to ride.
Only way to ride.
No,
Only
most of the
way to
time,
ride.
especially if I'm not wearing a helmet, I'll just have like I'll have a thing in one of my ears, so you can still hear the music, but then you can also hear the bike in
Can
the
you get pulled
road.
over for
Yeah.
that? I thought you could get
I
pulled
think
over
you
for
can get pulled
It
over for having
depends on the
headphones in.
state, but in Ohio, it's legal.
that. Oh, it is.
Oh, it is legal?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess there are some states where you can't do that, but lucky us. Hey, that's what Ohio's known for.
Ohio's known for no helmets and earbuds in the ear.
Well, no helmets is everywhere.
Is that everywhere?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You just have to. You have to be. You
A
have
certain
to
age,
have
right?
you have to have your license for over a year, and then you can ride without a helmet.
Then you're like, now if you
So,
wreck,
like a
you can die.
16-year-old, if he had it for a year, he could wear no helmet. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what I don't. I think I don't know how old you have to be to get your motorcycle endorsement on your license. I don't know. I don't know if it's the same age as car driving. I don't think it is.
I want to get as many endorsements as I can
On
on
your
my
license?
license. Like
Well-
his license, he has a license to fucking kill.
Yeah, his license
This is a kill.
Yeah. Look, there's just a bunch of little different emblems on the bottom of my
I think
of
it's
my
just
driver's
letters.
license.
I think it's just letters.
You think it's just letters?
I have
What would
M.
license to kill be? LK.
There's a gun on there. There's a
Skill.
freaking LK. It's 2 letters
No,
for
you have to
license.
have you have to have your own special separate license for a license to kill. That's not an endorsement. That's its own license.
Yeah, but what if they just do that? If they just made endorsements on your license, like license, you had to have a license. You had to have different emblems on your license to do anything. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
had to
saying?
have a license to go to work.
Yeah, so you're being pulled over. Why? I'm not sure what you're doing.
I'm not sure what you're
What
doing.
if we lived in? There's gotta be
Wow,
countries
that's
like
fucking,
that.
like-
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
SSR.
I'm not
pulled
sure
over
what
on
you're doing.
suspicion.
Let me see your license. You headed to work? Okay. Goodbye.
Are you allowed to do this?
Are you allowed to do this? What are you doing? Drawing with truck? Do you have a truck license? No truck license? Dead.
You're driving on the freeway.
There's
You
no
got
jail anymore.
Yeah.
The officer just pulls out his gun. You dead? I'm
Dead.
Judge. It's like Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
You have been judged.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, I freaking love that movie.
Is that what he says?
You have
Dude,
been
I
judged.
started watching that movie and I was like, I'm not finishing this.
Dread?
Yeah.
Dude,
new
I
one or the
watched
old
it
one?
like 5 times. It's so
Really?
sick.
The new one or the old one?
The new one.
Maybe sometimes you watch movies and you're just like not in the right state of mind or you're really tired.
You gotta be in a right state of mind for Dread.
Yeah.
You gotta be in the state of mind where you want to see a lot of people die and a lot of bullets,
Okay, license to kill.
a lot of license to kill.
Yeah.
Damn, what's a sick movie.
Wow. So what's the premise? Is he like a cop or something?
He's there. It's in the future, and there aren't cops. There's just judges that they're the cop and the judge
oh,
and a jury.
nice.
and the jury. Yeah,
And
and
the
they.
executioner.
So
says.
there's judges and they're like badasses.
Yeah.
The judges are the
Like they're
badasses.
super cops, basically.
Yeah, because there's gangs all over the freaking place. This gang is running this apartment building, and he goes
remember
into
that.
the
Is that in
apartment
the
building.
beginning?
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes into the apartment building, and the gang's like, "We're gonna kill this judge,"
Mm-hmm.
and they lock down the building. Can't get nobody. There's nobody that lives there.
He kills
Nobody in the
Mark,
building.
okay.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
And he's got a partner with her, but she's no judge. And freaking, they're just stuck in an apartment building the whole movie. It's sick.
Oh, the whole movie they are.
yeah.
Maybe I did see the whole movie then, because I remember that part, but I didn't know that was the whole movie.
Well, there's a lot of fighting though. They trying to get up to the whatever top floor to kill the gang
Yeah, it's
person
like
or something.
freaking,
Gets the leader of the
Quarantine.
gang.
Quarantine. Oh,
Takes
that's a
place in
sick
one
movie.
building.
I like Quarantine.
Oh, Quarantine is scary.
I've never
Scare
seen
fest.
it just for that reason.
Really? You've never seen?
You're not a big scary
I'm not a
movie
big
fan,
scary
are you?
movie fan, No.
Yeah.
When we watched Mama, I watched it like this, through my fingers.
Through your fingers.
Yeah. Have you seen Paranormal Activities?
Yes, I have.
All of them?
In the movie theater, like, grabbing my chair. I heard you, what you broke a chair, didn't you?
Yeah, I broke a chair.
Yeah, he broke a chair.
watching
I
it.
think that was the third one when we went to see it in theaters.
But like, the last time I am never going back to a movie theater. I don't feel like I hate going to the movie theaters. Everybody in the movie theater ruins the movie for me.
No. That was because the last time we went to the movies, we went and saw Lego Movie.
Yeah, and
it
that
was full of
ruined it.
little
I was like,
kids.
what are all these
Really?
goddamn
Yeah.
babies in this movie?
Well, I mean,
the Lego movie.
It makes
Who-
sense.
Naked.
Who's gonna be in? A
Who's
Lego
gonna be
movie?
in the Lego?
Little
You think we
kids?
all
You kidding me?
Little grown ups.
Laughing at stupid stuff? Wow.
No, but like the horror movies, like I don't want to hear anybody else even get scared.
that's why you got to
Or
go.
like people laughing like
You
fucking.
can't
Yeah.
go on
movies,
release
you're like,
night
what?
because you also don't want to go to the movie theater when it's packed full of people.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to go
Like when we went to see Batman, that was probably the worst
Yeah.
experience seeing.
Oh,
anytime.
worst.
Anytime you see a movie
I don't
and you
remember
see
half that movie.
I want to murder like everybody in the theater. I can see why things happen.
oh
during
my
movies, you know what I'm
god,
saying?
Oh my god.
you
I
are-
almost just
you're
brought up a
walking
specific
fine line.
incident.
Yeah, you did.
You said
Okay.
Batman, it reminded me of things.
That was the day after too. We went
Yeah.
to see that movie.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We talked
so
about the podcast.
anytime you see a commercial for a movie coming
I-
March
I-
18th, just
wait.
say it comes out 2 weeks from then.
I'll wait till it comes to the Apple TV and I watch it at home.
No, some movies you get way more of an experience if you see them in the theaters.
That's
Big
true.
screen,
Yeah.
all that
Like when
sound.
Star Wars comes out, I'm going to the movie theater.
Oh my God, me too.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to movie theaters.
I'm so pissed
We're
off
all
at
gonna go
Harrison
together.
Ford. Harrison Ford broke
Yeah.
his fucking
He
leg.
got hurt.
He broke his leg.
That's all right. He'll still make a good movie.
6 months he's out.
Doesn't matter.
He's the main character.
He's not the main character.
Yes, he
No,
is.
he's not. Luke.
No, he's not.
Luke?
Luke isn't.
No, he's not.
No, dude.
That was nerd rage right there building up. No, he's not. Watch out, he's gonna blow up.
He like leaps over the table.
I'm your father.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Wow. Spoiler podcast.
Spoiled.
Chocked full of spoilers. What else? Have you guys been playing any new games?
Yeah. Yeah. Been playing Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Oh man.
No, dude, it is pretty good. Shovel Knight's like a 8-bit pixel game, like Super Nintendo platformer. Super cool, super fun.
Is it on? What's it for? What's it for?
Super Nintendo, bro. It's for Wii.
What?
It's on the Wii. It's in the Xbox Wii store.
They sequentially
Xbox
released it on
Wii
Super
store?
Nintendo
Yeah.
and the Wii.
Oh, man.
Wouldn't that be crazy if they still released games for like the oldest of old platforms? Like they never
Like
stop.
Sega?
Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
can still buy PS1 games.
Yeah.
Like every
Madden 2014.
Can you imagine
PS1.
Watch Dogs like PS1? I think they actually did something similar where they did. I think it was like a mock-up on like Reddit or something, but they did like Watch Dogs now and then Watch Dogs if it was like a 16-bit version. Or-
Yeah.
I think they've done that with a couple of games. Like,
Yeah.
here's what it is now, but here's how it would have looked like back then, or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
similar to that.
Sometimes I'm playing a game though, and then I find out that there was like a 16-bit version. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like Spelunk.
Oh, yeah.
Spelunky had
Spelunky.
some old ass version.
Yeah. It was like originally for PC,
Yeah.
and then they.
But you can get all those old games on PC and ROM now.
Oh yeah, yeah. But
so
Wait, what's that called? I can't remember what it's called. Like
Emulator?
Yeah,
Emulator?
emulator. Yeah.
Yeah.
emulators are where it's at. If you love video games, but you just love the old video games and you have no clue what the new video games are, save yourself a lot of time and money, and then just go buy an emulator and never touch any of the new games.
Dude,
Yeah.
that reminds me of this crazy thing. This guy at my work brought in a Raspberry Linux computer, and
Yeah.
it literally was the size of basically a wallet. That's
A
how
Raspberry
big it was.
Pi? Yeah.
Yeah, it's this
That's
smallest
how they market
computer,
it.
but it's insane.
Yeah.
But he had like an emulator on it, so he's just playing all these old games on it.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
buy those. You can buy those Raspberry Pis for $35 at Microsoft.
Yeah, you buy like the actual thing and you buy the case for it separately.
Really?
Yeah. It's the craziest fucking thing in the world.
Oh, that's so sick.
That's the way to go. That's a game.
But the only
console.
thing about
Yeah.
the thing
Pretty
that
much.
sucks about Linux though is that you have to. It's very very archaic and old. So before you get in, like you have to type in what you want to do.
Yeah.
So open desktop computer and then it goes to the desktop computer. That's when you can actually click on stuff. But like before
Oh, that's
that,
hilarious.
it's like MS-DOS. So you
Yeah.
have to like type in shit.
It's like
to
the
do
Matrix,
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the Matrix.
It's like the Matrix.
Accept my floppy dick. I mean disc.
Whoa.
Excuse
Whoa.
me.
Except my floppy disk. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but he was like at my job that I have now, just like playing this Raspberry fucking game.
That's sweet.
This is crazy.
Wait,
as
was he
hell.
playing on like? Did he hook it up to a monitor? I'm
Yeah,
assuming?
like he's a
Okay.
little monitor. He's playing like.
I didn't know if it had like a little tiny
like
screen
Mario.
on it somewhere.
It was crazy.
That's
I was like, whoa.
sick.
How was he playing it with keyboard?
Yeah, he brought.
Dude, platformers are nearly impossible. like to play properly with a keyboard.
Yeah.
I think they just feel so much better with a.
He had like this
Yeah.
little USB, like little tiny controller that is an old like Nintendo controller.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
that makes
sick.
sense. Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I don't know if you think about it, like the old like Super Nintendo or even Nintendo controllers, they were just a D-pad and 2 buttons, right?
Yeah,
So I feel like that's pretty similar to a keyboard now.
Yeah.
But like newer platformers, I don't know. Maybe it's just platformers in general. Maybe it's just the keyboard doesn't bode well for platform games. Like a lot, even Super Meat Boy. When I bought the Steam version, and right away it was like best experiences with a controller. Like they show like the Xbox 360 controller, just because I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be Meat Boy would be fucking hard.
Well, Meat Boy is pretty unforgiving.
It'd be
I
so
did try.
hard.
I did try it for a while with a keyboard,
Oh, that'd
and then
be
as
so
soon as I
hard.
switched to controller, I was like, oh, this isn't as hard, but it's still hard as hell.
I think
Did
I
you ever
played
play
it for a
Meat Boy?
while with a
I saw
keyboard.
your videos, dude. That was
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
That game would make.
Oh,
me
dude,
pull
that
my
was
hair
that
out.
was just the normal version. Like you go to the Shadow Realm or whatever, and it's just like 10 times as hard. It's insane.
Yeah, but you start playing that game though, and like, because I was watching some of your videos before I started playing it, and I was like, I can never play that game. But like, once you get into it, you're like, oh shit, and you can get so many trials in that you eventually get it.
Yeah,
'Cause it goes
that's
really
what
fast.
I love about it. It's like as soon as you die, you're back
start
in
again.
it.
You're back in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's definitely.
and he's not a slow character.
Yeah,
He's a
No.
fast character. He's a super meat boy.
Super Meat Boy.
blood.
unlike his brother, Average Meat Boy, he just rolls around.
Yeah.
He
He's an
loud
average
gags.
meatball. He's just a little.
He's like,
ball.
I'll be there in a second. Hold on.
Yeah. I don't know. Even the story in that game, like it's pretty funny. It's witty, well
Yeah.
put together. Good. Hey, go get that game. That super old game.
Super
Meat
Meat-
Boy.
Super old.
Why don't you play that on your freaking strawberry pie?
Strawberry pie.
All
take
right.
a
Anyways, I think that's about a podcast.
I'd say. That was
I'd say
would say
we're
so.
nearing the 99% completion
Yeah.
rate.
Yeah, I think
on
we're
these.
there.
All right, cool. So if you've been envisioning a loading bar throughout this whole podcast,
We feel bad for you.
you can
Hopefully.
breathe a sigh of relief in knowing that it's now coming to an end,
Thank God.
along with the world and everything you know.
Die.
Wow. All right. Well, I guess we'll see all of you next week.
Yeah, feel free to reach out to us on our Twitters.
And
Feel
our
free to
emails.
reach out into us and around us.
Give us some reach arounds on
If
Twitter.
you ever see us in public, be sure to reach around and say hello.
Tap your foot in the stall.
All right. Amen.